Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL. I think I'm Will this morning.
Hey, good morning. Wow.
Why are you playing on your phone?
I'm not playing on my phone. I'm looking at the darn calendar.
I know the holidays are in full swing, aren't they? And it doesn't even feel like it.
I mean, it's going to be like, I think they should literally all at one time just go, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I mean, it feels exactly that's how we're doing it.
Well, you know, really, in Huntsville, a lot of times, if you want to get something done between Thanksgiving and New Year's, it's probably not going to happen.
Probably not. Okay, well, cool.
But you know, we haven't even got to Tina yet. It's this weekend.
It's showtime. Woo!
And being kind of keeping with the little musical theme and the rock theme, we've got some great guests today to talk about some photography and the vinyl trail here in Huntsville. So it's going to be a good time.
Awesome. That's great. So did you get your turkey yet?
We're not discussing Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's fine. I just did a breast this year. I mean, keeping it simple, whatever. I mean, steaks maybe on the grill? What are you going to do?
I don't know, but you know how I feel about Thanksgiving.
It's the
you single worst holiday.
It may be Thanksgiving Day on a Thursday, but you still got to eat.
That's true. I guess you do.
Anyway,
so
somebody sent him
Why is Thanksgiving on a Thursday?
Somebody Google that, will you please? Thank you.
I just thought you would know. You're so big in the holiday. So
enough of your smart aleck. You're getting on my nerves already.
Yes.
We're only in a minute 30 in, and yes, okay.
So before we go any further into the show, tell everyone about the exciting thing we have coming up with Tina this weekend.
Yes, Tina, the Tina Turner musical. Of course, everybody knows her life and her incredible journey that, from little girl in Tennessee and making it big and all her time with, Ike. But then once she broke away from him, I mean, just all the amazing career and things that she did. Well, Tina, the Tina Turner musical, the bio musical on her life, is this weekend, November 22 through 24 at the VBC Mark Smith Concert Hall. We're super excited. We're all going to shake a tail feather. But extra special this weekend on Saturday night, starting at 6 o'clock in the Mars Music Hall at the VBC, we got a special dinner with a VIP entertainer that is joining us.
She was on last week's episode.
There you go.
If you missed her, go check it out on YouTube or on the Fox 54 app.
And then so there's going to be this great dinner, all inspired by the likes of Miss Tina Turner herself. Did you know that she loved Thai food? Did you know?
I thought she was Cher, so no, I didn't know that.
I also learned because of Mr. Ryberg that she, if you Google on the internet, she has her own carrot cake recipe. There's something for you to look up, and I'm sure it's really, really good. So everybody's going to come together prior to Tina on Saturday night and have this great dinner, and then everybody's going to enjoy the show, and then afterwards they're coming back for a cast party. Is that not fun?
That's a great VIP event.
Take some extra B12 that day. You'll be fine.
Yes, and that all stems from the Starcatcher Society.
Yes, it does.
Which you invented several years ago to help bring new and
named after
shows.
Your favorite show.
Well, I've gone downhill from. You can't even say that's my least favorite show anymore.
Will, how do you feel about Peter Pan? See, I told you. Named after Peter and the Starcatcher, which Broadway Theater League brought in 2015, which, the whole purpose of the Starcatcher Society is about making sure we continue to bring new shows. And Tina, the Tina Turner musical, is a brand new show for BTL.
It is a brand new show, and I've seen it, and it really is fantastic. And I'm not the world's biggest jukebox musical fan.
Did you do a little chair dancing, like da 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 in your chair when you watched it?
So if I'm sitting in a theater chair, I'm barely moving. the leg room is just non-existent.
Excuse me. Hey, New York City, we need some normal-sized seats, please. Not the ones from 1900.
Oh, let's not even talk about having to stand through 3 hours of The Outsiders.
Oh, there you go.
Which was an amazing show.
Now, wait a minute. What show was it where they had to pick the man up out of the wheelchair, move him over, set him down,
and then Stereophonic.
Oh, okay.
That one's same trip, though.
So, Stereophonic. That show is about Fleetwood Mac, isn't it?
I don't have enough familiarity. I'm not familiar enough with Fleetwood Mac to know.
Bull hockey.
But
it's about Fleetwood Mac. It's about Fleetwood Mac. It is, I'm telling you.
Well, that's why they're suing them.
Oh, I know exactly. See, durr.
So anyhow, since we're on the music subject, let's take a break, cut back, and bring two awesome people involved in the music world onto our set.
We'll see you in a minute.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. See her triumphant story and be ecstatically blown away. November 22nd through 24th, the Von Braun Center. Tickets on sale now at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Looking for high energy, fast-paced, non-stop fun? Come experience Havoc Hockey live. Get your tickets now at HavocTix.com.
Broadway Smash Hit returns with incredible new magic this holiday season. The Illusionist Magic of the Holidays. This breathtaking magic spectacular showcases the jaw-dropping talents of the most incredible illusionists on Earth. See them before they disappear. The Illusionist Magic of the Holidays.
December 5th at the Von Braun Center. Get tickets at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL. I'm still Will.
And I'm Andrew. Good morning.
And we have the privilege of welcoming two relatively well-known people in the community. And you are, sir?
I'm Chip Bowen of AVIQ.
Okay, and you are?
Stephanie Jennings.
Rock photographer extraordinaire.
Legend. Legend. Are you sure you don't have a tattoo somewhere on your body that says legend?
I don't. In fact, I am the world's most untattooed woman.
Oh, okay. So we got you guys on here. We're going to talk to you first. So, Huntsville's famous for all the different trails we have. We have the beer trail and things like that. Tell us about the vinyl trail.
The new vinyl record trail is a collaboration between all of the record store owners. We're adding as we go. But AVIQ, Vertical House at Low Mill, Maxwell's, and Black Rose. And what we want to do is let visitors know, the Visitors Bureau is helping us, here's where you can go. You don't have to search us out. We're all working together, trying to promote.
Okay. And you've been around the music industry for a long time now, haven't you?
I have been blessed to be in the industry at a retail level, working with a lot of different folks.
Okay. So we've got Tina Turner, the musical, coming up this weekend, right?
I do know this.
And it was so funny to come to your store. Tell us your big Tina Turner.
I have one of Ike and Tina Turner's albums, and on Tina's picture, Ike signed "Never Be a Fool in Love."
You should adopt that as one of your mottos.
And what is the other side of the album?
Tina signed "My Memory Is Love and Kisses."
Okay. And what album is that? We're not going to show it on there, but I want people to be able to look it up.
Out of Season.
Out of Season.
Oh, okay.
What's the most famous song on that album?
I don't remember when I played that album. You just stumped me.
Okay. Hey, I thought Tina Turner sang "Turn Back Time." So.
Fair enough.
I love that you're putting this trail together and all this and the collaboration and everything. So tell me, because I really don't know. I mean, back when I was a kid, I started out on 45s and LPs and everything. Why the resurgence? Is it the nostalgia? Are they trying to reclaim their their teenage years or young years? I mean, what's that all about?
The collectors are mainly young.
Oh.
They've never owned music. Having a physical copy, owning something, then there's the ritual of playing. Mm-hmm. But what I usually tell parents when they ask me is, why does my kid want records? It's because of the quality of sound. Mm-hmm. This is something they can't get from their phone. There's a ritual. You tend to listen to the whole album. It's very different than what they do with their phone.
So being on the retail side of this for so long, if someone out there in TV land has this magical piece of musical history in an album, is there an album out there that's going to make them rich?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Listen up, everybody, pay attention. So give us maybe some insight on that.
The rarer the album, obviously, like coin collecting, how many did they make of that particular pressing? From a standpoint of the ones that will make you rich, we pretty much know where they are and who owns them.
Oh.
However, People tend to go through their parents, their grandparents, their collections, rare blues. Think Robert Johnson.
Okay.
He only had so many of those printed. They could pretty much identify where each one of them are, but there's still a lot of pieces of missing vinyl. Think a test pressing of the Beatles.
Okay.
We can pretty much tell you where they all are. However, occasionally you stumble into something, but actually the albums or the records are less valuable due to the internet, because everybody found out where they all were.
Oh, okay.
Pre-internet, there was a lot of value to a lot of records. But the more they find, the less valuable they are.
I see. Well, that's very interesting to know. So is there kind of, for you personally, is there a holy grail?
Elvis on Son.
Okay.
Okay.
Early on then, yes.
Yeah, very.
And talk about connections to the South and Memphis and Florence and all of that, yeah.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite album you own?
My tastes are too eclectic to do that. Give me a genre and I'll give you a favorite album in that genre.
Okay. What's your favorite album?
What do you think? Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead.
The whole collection.
And,
Oh, wow.
and I know you went to the Sphere this past summer,
I
didn't
did
you?
go to the Sphere.
So, okay, so one of my best friends went twice.
I did too.
And went on the opening night and then went on the original closing night. So what was that experience like being at the Sphere in Vegas and taking all of the Dead in?
It was really unbelievable. I mean, just the whole Sphere itself, but the experience getting to experience the Dead and Company there.
Sure.
In addition, they had a whole Grateful Dead experience going on at the hotel that was affiliated.
So having lived the Grateful Dead experience, how was the Grateful Dead experience?
It was actually grateful. I mean, they were doing the podcast there. Big Steve, who was Jerry Garcia's roadie, got to do the watch the podcast and be involved. It was just, it was pretty memorable.
So for me, and I've watched some videos and things online about how the Sphere kind of works and everything, and of course I've seen the video from inside. Did you get like a crick in your neck from going like this all the time?
Yes. It was, yeah.
I thought so. I was like, that's definitely, yeah.
Yeah, you could not see everything at once. It was really amazing. And so seeing it 6 nights at different occasions and then different seating, you really got a different experience every single time.
Did you feel like you were in the Matrix?
Something like that.
Yes.
So I asked them, what's your favorite album? Oh, I know what yours is. It's in your office.
Oh, well, that's my current. That's my current. I mean, my musical tastes are very eclectic too. I mean, having been influenced by so many different genres and things, I mean, it depends on the day and the year and the decade, one time I remember, I think last time Stephanie was on, I think that I said, or somebody was on, and I said, one of my favorite songs of all times is Etta James at Last. But, it goes further back and it goes clear to the future. Right now, I recently got to see, I saw 3 amazing artists recently. First off, I saw Teddy Swims in Knoxville. And that was like going to church, and that was amazing. And then I saw Cyndi Lauper's final tour in Nashville. And then right here in Huntsville, this past Saturday night, I got to see Bonnie Raitt.
Oh, nice.
Have you photographed her?
I did.
Yes, I was going to say, I'm sure you had. And they were all 3 just incredible artists, and in completely different ways. So.
Okay. So right now we have to cut to a break, and you two will remember, you asked how long the segments were going to be. I said we're going to shoot for 6 and 6, we're probably going to get 8. We got 8:05. So we will see you guys in just a few minutes.
Sing with it.
Get your hands up, let's go! 6 is the winner of 23 awards on Broadway and a euphoric celebration.
Now, 6 is coming to the Von Braun Center for 1 week only, starting February 4th. Get tickets at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Buying or selling your home? Why not trust a legend? Huntsville native Karen Farrell can make the process fun, exciting, and easy. Enjoy the biggest investment of your life. Call a legend, Karen Farrell of Legend Realty, 468-4626, or find her on Facebook.
Welcome back to Show and Tell with BTL. I'm still Will.
And I'm Andrew. Good morning. Here we go.
Are you still Stephanie and you Chip? Or are you Chip and you Stephanie?
We changed during the break.
Okay. So anyhow, we talked about the vinyl and that part of record industry. Tell us about your new photography studio that you have opening up, your new gallery.
So that's where AVIQ and I are collaborating together. Is perfect collaboration with all the old rock and roll memorabilia that Chip already had at AVIQ. And so I brought in all my Grateful Dead work and everything from since 1987, all my work. So from the Grateful Dead to Sting to the Black Crowes, and not just the photography, but also the memorabilia. So
it was very funny. When I went into AVIQ for the first time, you go straight back and there's that picture of Jerry Garcia, and I'm like, that's a Stephanie Jennings, isn't it? Before I knew you were collaborating over there, and that's how we ended up where we are today.
Okay.
So now you told me, you were showing me all the like backstage passes and everything that you've created like a huge mural or a banner or something out of these?
Yes, so out of all the Grateful Dead laminates and backstage passes and photo passes, we put together a banner, and we'll be making limited edition posters soon.
Oh, okay, so like 24 by 36 type of thing?
Something, yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Don't have the details yet, but we're working on it.
So I've got to ask you though, okay, so I'm all about creating memories and everything. So when you see that poster and you see all these passes and everything and the laminates and everything, I mean, do you literally just walk down memory lane when you look at it?
Of course. And actually, I mean, at AVIQ, it is memory lane because there's not just the photos that I've taken, but there's the photos that I'm in, such with, me with the guys from Spinal Tap, and then the Spinal Tap poster that they all autographed, and like the guitar picks and all the things from the show.
So we've got a new Huntsville attraction now, correct?
Yes.
And you said that you're working with the CVB and everything. So how do folks get to come and take in all this great rock history?
So it's free. It's free. Can you imagine that?
Thank
Something
you, Chip.
free.
Well, hold on. It's free unless you're an audiophile that wants to upgrade their office stereo.
It is okay to buy something while you're at AVIQ.
Yes.
But what we wanted to do was promote Stephanie's work, let Huntsville know who this person is, what the quality of her work is, and I also ended up with the coolest office in town because her work hangs all throughout my office.
You have some cool stuff of your own too, though.
I have collected, hoarded for years, and so a lot of the items that I've been able to keep are on display also. Record collections, a lot of Way Radio's records, actually the original rack that the records were held in at Way Radio back in the 50s and 60s. And so we're trying to find a space where we can talk about, tell the stories, and hear the stories from Huntsville.
So,
I'm sorry, something just popped in my head and I just wanted to say it. So do you think that ever at some point, Chip, that maybe like you'll do like jam sessions there in AVIQ?
We will try. We have multiple projects planned. We would love to do events in our place. We've done a fundraiser together,
Microwave Dave jamming at the Best Life Recovery fundraiser at AVIQ, which was 2 weeks ago.
He was very nice to say it's a good sounding room, so we will only use
if
that
you got
again.
The acoustics, you're halfway there.
That's exactly it.
So talk about telling the stories of Huntsville's history, music history. You and William Hampton, another local historian, have something coming up.
We do, and we hope by January we will have a podcast filmed where William and I talk about, we're 2 years different in age, and so 1974 to 1976, you could see the Eagles, you could see Elvis, you could see the Jackson 5.
All here in Huntsville?
You could see the Eagles for $5. I've got a ticket that proves it.
So can I tell you my Eagles story real quick? So in a previous life, I was in law enforcement, where I was working off duty at this big party event outside of Chicago. And they had a house band. Now, I was working perimeter security, so I only got to go by. Their little house band they had was the Eagles.
Okay.
When the Eagles were in Huntsville, the opening band was Poco. Timothy Schmidt was with Poco at that time, not the Eagles.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's very cool. And so...
Actually, that's funny. That'd be a great question. If you could go back in time, if you wanted to go back in time, what concert would you go to? Ooh.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I wouldn't have been to it, so I don't know that I would.
I'm going to jump off because my number one regretful never getting to see live in concert is Tina Turner. I have seen literally almost every other of my great favorites, but Tina I never saw, and I totally regret it. Totally.
I saw Tina. Can I choose Woodstock?
Sure.
And you saw Woodstock 92, 99.
It was 95.
95,
yeah.
Mudstock?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember the pictures. So what
Woodstock.
concert would it be for you?
I mean, I've really seen almost everything I've wanted to see.
So she doesn't have one.
She carries those memories with her.
And
That's
I just can't imagine in that direction to know what I would pick for that answer. So before we wrap up with you guys, where is AVIQ and how do we come in there and see your amazing work and your collection and buy something from you?
Thank you. We're at 1833 University Drive. We're just east of the Parkway. We're next to Allied Printing.
Okay.
Let me have one moment, if you don't mind. I need an update. I know, Stephanie, you have been doing a lot of great work with Best Life.
Correct.
So give everybody, that's one of the things you talked about last time you were on. Is that okay?
And we're going to have her on for another episode to talk about that.
Oh, we are? I thought that was today.
Oh, no. This is just about the music and stuff with Tina coming up. 'Cause that's a little different. We want to keep it up and lively. So we're going to have her on for another episode during
Okay,
the season,
that's fine.
if that's okay with you.
Of course it is.
And that's what I told her in show prep too. So.
You might want to talk to your co-host every once in a while so I know what's going on. I'm not just some dummy sitting here.
So anyways.
At least let's do this. Remind us all what Best Life is, please.
So Best Life Recovery is a nonprofit women's sober living house here in Huntsville, and we have actually just gotten a brand new house, which is a forever home. We were previously renting, so we are raising some funds to take care of all the renovations, and so we can get everyone moved over and actually open this month.
Awesome, congratulations.
Website for it?
There is a website, bestliferecovery.org.
And your website?
AVIQHSV.com.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being on here. And you going to come see Tina this weekend?
I heard I was.
I heard you were too. Are you coming to see Tina this weekend?
I would love to.
Just make sure before you come, take the Bengay, rub it all over everywhere because you're going to be shaking the whole time.
You can tell feather. Right.
Okay, well, thank you both for being on. It was great fun for me.
Actually, yeah,
And
awesome.
we will see you guys in just a few minutes.
See you soon.
All I wanted was my name. Tina Turner.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. The mega hit comes direct from Broadway. See her triumphant story and be ecstatically blown away. Everybody everywhere should come see Rape's New York Magazine. November 22nd through 24th, the Von Braun Center. Tickets on sale now at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
You know, I am feeling much less cultured right now.
Me too. I mean, it's, incredibly awesome, and you can feel the history, the presence, the stories, and
The passion.
Yes, very much so.
The passion that both of them shared for musical history. They kind of touched on it, but they kind of didn't. So with Chip's collection of things, if Stephanie has a corresponding picture, they're put together.
Oh, great.
So like his Sonic Youth album goes with her Sonic Youth picture.
Nice.
His Grateful Dead memorabilia goes with her Jerry Garcia picture. You cannot miss Jerry Garcia's picture when you walk in there.
No, I'm sure that he's probably the most popular figure in everything she's ever photographed.
And it's, that's
I would think
question
so.
we should have asked.
I know, but I would think so.
She's photographed a bunch of popular people.
I know, but I mean, once you have your passion set, it's like
That's true.
Yeah.
It's funny. Chip asked me if we wanted to bring you by there
Me?
before the show.
Oh, me?
Before we filmed this, I'm told, no, let's just.
Oh, so that's why you left me out of all the planning and everything else, and I just didn't know anything. I just like, who are these people?
No, actually, the day I was over there playing, it was really strictly. I didn't know what I was going into, which is why they came on the show. Because I mean, for musical history buffs, I mean, it's the bomb.
I'm totally looking forward to the visit. What are we gonna do next?
I'm going to enjoy some water out of my nice Fox 54 mug.
You ready for Tina?
I'm ready for something to happen this weekend.
All right, I'll say we're working hard, getting all the. If you do not have your tickets for Tina the Tina Turner musical, you need to go to BroadwayTheaterLeague.com.org. Don't even know my own website. Good Lord. Right now.
Fortunately, I'm .com also.
Are we .com too? Good.
We don't encourage people to go there, but we own it just
It's going to be the best
like
time
that.
ever this weekend. I mean, everybody's just going to get up and sing and dance and just have the best time. We can't wait to see everybody. It's the official start of our stellar 24-25 season.
Well, kinda, but we had My Father's Dragon a few weeks ago.
Sure.
And that kicked off our youth program.
Yeah, but with this show, you're going to sing and you're going to dance and you're going to have the best time ever.
Yes. So, since we haven't officially gotten to a show yet, other than our kids show,
right?
What show are you most looking forward to experiencing?
Well, since I'm the one that has to kind of write the check and sign my name on the dotted line to every single one of these, I love them all.
Unless they lose money.
Well, who picked that mess? Not me.
I didn't say it. I wanted to say it. Anyhow, so what show are you most looking forward to seeing then?
Oh, geez. The only reason that, and I'll say this, and you weren't there, but I don't know, man, it's so hard. I mean, I saw Tina in New York. You know how much I love her. Clue, we saw together. It was truly, truly hysterically funny and amazing. 6, I've seen 3 times. It's like I'd see it 10 times. Mamma Mia, I mean, my very first Broadway musical ever, and love it, love it, love it. And then, but Peter Pan this year holds a little special place for me in my heart because it is literally Peter Pan around the world. The production and all the great technical elements have been added to it with all this video screens and everything. And of course, America's favorite musical, Les Miserables, and that was voted on this in 2024 and voted the most popular musical. I mean, what's not to love? So.
Exactly. So when Les Mis gets here, are they going to welcome Kip Driver back onto the stage?
I think we're going to have to put Kip. We're going to have to put a special collar and leash on you, like what you put on Emmett. So if we have to yank you back, because all you want to do is go run on that stage. You'll be like, yeah.
So
get to the barricade.
So we do have a great season coming up, but this weekend kicks it all off with Tina the Tina Turner musical, Friday at 7:30,
yes.
Saturday at 1 and 7:30, and
yes.
Sunday at 1 and 6:30. And our VIP event is on Saturday, before the show, during the show, and after the show.
Left a good job in the city.
And if you have not hung out with Dorothy, it's worth it just for that.
Awesome. We look forward to seeing everybody there this weekend at Tina, the Tina Turner musical. Wow, we're just going to have the best time ever.
And with that, we're out, and we will see you at the show this weekend.
See you soon.